My name is Joshua Williams Jr., and I am located in New Orleans, Louisiana, which is known as the Gulf Coast region of the United States. In 2003, I started an organization called the Just Willing Foundation. And I started it under the concept of trying to provide a level of training and technology that is not often introduced to low-income communities. This level of technology came to me because I had the opportunity to go to college, to graduate in computer information systems, to actually study at MIT during the summer, and it gave me a real life experience on how technology changed, how it evolves, and what people could actually do with it. It's a divine calling that I have to go out and start training people in this level of technology. It's not being done in the schools, not at that level. So somebody has to do it. And I figured, hey, I'll give my little spiel on what I've learned and try to get it. Maybe somebody else can go and get that director's position, as I call it. This is probably our second year doing a scholarship banquet now, and we had about 400 people at the banquet this year. And we gave in excess of over $15,000 in scholarships. And this is our second year doing it. Well, now we are a $500,000 organization. We have trained in excess of about 400 kids in A+ certification. We have established after-school programs, and we're actually in the charter school system. We have a summer program that we've been doing for the last 4 years. We are A+ organization for the charter school. For the summer program. It's just taking, and then the scholarship piece, where we got 9 alumni association, where I got members from a fraternity that I belong to that are actually signing up. So before it's over with, I would probably have the Just Willing Foundation about 2,000 to 3,000 members strong all over the country. And we'll be doing just this, meeting, everybody coming together just like a national conference, talking about what we can do to improve the lives of kids that are not so successful. My goal was to, just do technology. But I saw myself evolving into an after-school program here, a summer program here, financial development piece here, a leadership piece here. And I'm trying to take it back to now a sense of strong concentration on why we were founded and trying to really, really push that technology piece. And we started right before Katrina, but we really didn't get a lot off the ground before Katrina, but we really started pushing after Katrina. So in 06 until now, we have really been hitting the pavement pretty hard. Everybody been asking, we got a waiting list. But with any small nonprofit, staffing, overhead is always a issue. So we do what we can, what we got with volunteers. I got a strong support of volunteers where they give their time and themselves to come out and be with these kids twice a week and on the weekend. So we've been blessed. The turnaround is that it usually takes with the kids that we're dealing with. In the first class we've gotten finished with, and 3 of those people have been A+ certified. It took I had anticipated a year, but now I went back and I put 18 months because I realized the kids are dealing with everything else, with school and whatever other issues that they have. Everybody who comes in the program got some issues. So we just have to accept that and move with it. But we're very happy with the ones that we got. We got some in line to take it now, and we pay for that. We pay for it for them so they can actually be certified. First phase is that you have to know what the parts are or what a computer is. Then we dissect the computer, we take it apart. So the only thing that they don't have a computer in front of them when they start. All they have is just parts laid out. And we'd have to label all those parts to let them know what they are and what their responsibility is. So the first thing they got to do is learn all the insides of the computer, from the hard drive, the memory card, the floppy disk drive, CD-ROM, and what all its functionality is. So we spend anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks just on that. Oh, they love it. They love it. You know, like I said, I think the kids are more technically savvy anyway. So anything dealing with that, they got to plug in stuff, they're more challenged to do it than anything. And they catch on faster than any adults. The easiest term is that I'm going to learn how to build a computer. That's the easiest thing that they have in their mind. That's what most of the parents tell them. You're going to get in this class, you're going to learn how to build a computer. And what we've done is that we've been blessed enough with the computer that they build, they get to keep it. Yeah. So we've been blessed enough to actually get parts through purchasing, through a relationship with Intel. Microsoft has decided to give us the software that we need, all the operating system that we need. So we've been blessed to kind of really have a reward factor at the end of the program. So people can be happy with what you're doing. That don't mean that they are going to support it. You're doing a good job, and that's what I got a lot of. You're doing a good job, and that was the cap of it. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, and you know. So I understand that now better. I thought that everybody would just put arms around you and help you out with everything you need. Do you need this? No, doesn't happen. Wake up, Josh. That's not a real life circumstance at all. So I think that upbringing had a lot to me sticking with this, because I could have got out. I got a family of my own to raise, and I don't want my wife saying I'm neglecting them to raise somebody else. You know? The kids, I give a lot of credence to the kids because of their ability to stay focused on what they're doing with so many obstacles, from the standpoint of what has happened in the past to what is happening now. For them to still stay focused and concentrate on the real life goal that they have to assume is absolutely amazing. And I give a lot of credit to them, because they are the strength behind everything that I do. If they didn't come, there wouldn't be no need for me to do anything. So, but you know, when you get there, the first thing that they're doing is actually looking at computer parts, trying to memorize what this one is for, what this one is for. They play their own games of who could guess this the fastest, what does it do, etc. So it's their motivation that keeps me grounded into what I'm trying to do. All things are possible if you're just willing, and that's where it came from. You can do anything if you're just willing. That basically sums it up. Whatever you want to do, if it's teaching somebody how to spin a top, if it's teaching somebody how to write a letter in some type of script, if anything you want to do that it can positively change the life of an individual, you can do it if you're willing. And that's pretty much my whole concept on why this organization exists.